these others.
So I would first of all start with a personal question. Do you cycle, and when did you start? What's your first?
Oh,
what was
gosh.
your first bike?
I guess my first bike was it was called a Triumph 20 in Ireland. I think it was made by Raleigh. It was a great bike back in the 70s. So I've been cycling since I was a kid. I moved on from that. I got interested in cycle touring. Many years ago, I cycled from one side of the United States to the other.
Wow.
And that
Coast
was
to coast.
Coast to coast across America. And that was great fun. I got to see the country, and being on a bike, you get to meet people. So that was an amazing experience. And I've cycled down through France to Spain and over to Italy. So I've got to know two continents through the bike, and you get to meet some extraordinary people, and you get to see what conditions are like. And I guess more recently, I'm not doing the very long trips, but I'm doing a lot of city biking. So getting to know Brussels from over the handlebars has been quite an experience. There's some great routes, but there's a lot of tram tracks and a lot of kind of drivers who just want to get past you.
Definitely. Brussels, I think it's getting better and better. We've had a good transport minister for the Brussels region.
So I believe.
Has done a lot.
Yeah.
But still, as you said, and someone said before, the car culture is still so strong. The city itself was built to be efficient when efficiency meant efficient for cars.
Yes, the glorious mid-20th century when the
Exactly.
car was king. But it's nice to see a rethink of the modern movement and a move towards sustainable mobility. And I think if you can do it in Brussels, you can do it almost anywhere else.
Exactly, definitely. I think it's also one of the best examples. It's often difficult to compare cities and experiences with Copenhagen and Amsterdam and Utrecht because they are so far away from a lot of cities, and they have been investing a lot of money in infrastructure over 40 years now.
That's right.
So it's much easier, I think, to give and bring as an example cities like Brussels and Dublin in some respect that are doing it.
Absolutely.
But starting now from zero. From
and
scratch.
that information exchange is very important. So Dublin would be part of the EU Handshake project, which is sharing experience from Munich, obviously Amsterdam and Copenhagen, but between 8 other cities, some in Spain, some in Italy. Because there's a lot of cities out there that are discovering or rediscovering cycling, and they need to learn, obviously, from the leaders, but also from some of those secondary cities that have done a lot, particularly in this century.
Yeah, definitely.